think we got a good one. So customer comes in for some investigation, and his complaint is that there is an AdBlue fault. And initially I thought, that's a bit weird, because when you turn the car on, the only thing that you have is the engine management light, which is on the dash. You have another engine inspection light on, that's fine. So I didn't think nothing of it. But this is a good video for those of you who didn't get to see any snow this year. You'll understand what I'm saying in a minute. So engine management light is on. Turn the car off. Put it on the ramp. Come over here. Remove the engine cover. Ta-da! This is what happens when AdBlue is leaking. It actually crystallizes, and as you can see, it creates this chunks of AdBlue which look a lot like snow. And you may happen, but why did that happen? It's very, very possible that this AdBlue injector over here, oh no, I just dropped a piece of snow somewhere in the engine. It just happens that this AdBlue injector, which is, you can barely see it because it's absolutely covered in AdBlue, which is this one here, is leaking. So yeah, a new AdBlue injector will be required, to say the least. Let's take this out of the way. Yeah, here it is. So if any of you drive diesels and you ever see this in your engine bays, you should know you have an AdBlue injector, not an AdBlue injector, but an AdBlue leak. This is very common, and luckily it's in a place where we can see it, so we don't have to go chasing for possible leaks. It's right in our face, so there's obviously a leak. Just leave this here for now. I'll make a snowman later, and now let's just plug a laptop to it, see what the laptop says, but that's just to confirm and see what sort of faults we got in the system. But let's put the snow in the bin. This is just horrible. And AdBlue is literally urea, so be very careful with it. It can harm your skin. Let's go. Let's stop halfway. Check the condition of the brake pads and the discs. Check the tires. This is part of the health check that every vehicle gets. Front brake pads. Ooh. Front brake pads are around 75% worn. They'll require replacing soon. And this tire, this is a budget, so we'll put it on as budget. This is a Pirelli. So brake pads in the rear, much better, around 10% worn. It's a Pirelli. It's a Pirelli as well. And this is a budget. That is okay, as long as you have the same make of tire on one axis, we are happy. Ready to go all the way up. And let's dig into this. Mr. Brown, good morning. How are you? Have a look at the suspension components. Have a look for anything loose, damaged, hanging. Check tires for punctures. Check for bushes. Oh, there is more AdBlue that I probably dropped from the top. Look at that, another piece here. Bushes, as you can see, cracked completely, oh my god, that is completely split on that side, so that would require replacing. Oh sorry, touch the camera on that. Do we see any more obvious AdBlue leaks? Nothing incredibly obvious. However, you see that? That right there, that is your AdBlue. This is looking poorly. Let's check the springs. Okay, so it looks like I can't see the location of the AdBlue line exactly, so good. By the way, in case you're wondering what am I doing with my hand, I'm running down the coil of the spring to see if it's actually snapped, because I can't actually see inside there. However, I can run with my finger on it like this, and if I feel like it's snapped, then I'll grab a mirror and I'll have a look inside, confirm, and then I'll have to give the customer the good news. Okay, so from the looks of things, I do not think there's a leak of AdBlue here. However, just to confirm that that's the actual location, I'll have a look at my instructions. Okay, so let's write down what we found. First of all, AdBlue injector plus AdBlue line and front lower encased bushes. Try to clean that area. And to see what is causing the leak. Where is the leak coming from? Because this is the line itself. But yeah, this is definitely coming from the line. There is so much. There is absolutely an incredible amount of AdBlue here. Wow, it even goes, wow. It even goes down the side of the engine here. Wow, guys. There is so much AdBlue, and at this point we can't even just say, oh yeah, it's just that. Let's grab a pick. Alright. Wow, look at that. I have never seen this much AdBlue. Wow, that is a whole chunk of AdBlue here. This has been leaking for a very, very long time. Wow. Alright, back to this. So, now that I can see a bit better on what's going on here, I'm gonna let it run and see if I can see any drips. That's easy enough to disconnect. Okay, so to conclude this one, battery died in the previous when I was doing the previous checks. I kept running pressure increase tests I took the sleeve off the AdBlue metering line itself, and I tried to see if I can see any obvious leaks. However, nothing obvious. There was no obvious leaks, but this is more than likely what was having the leak, because when I got to the vehicle first, there was AdBlue all around this area as well, and if let's say the injector would be leaking, AdBlue wouldn't come up here, it would just leak from here downwards. So that's the first thing. Second thing is I also had a fault for this here, which is the heater for the AdBlue that goes all the way down the AdBlue pipe, all the way down to the tank itself. And because of that reason, I will put the vehicle down for this to be replaced, because first of all, this is what I suspect that the leak is coming from, and also I had a fault for this heater. So once that gets replaced, the issue should be fixed. However, I just wanted to give you a lot of quick update, because I know that the previous video ended on a cliffhanger, and I do not like cliffhangers. So this is the update. This is what the vehicle is gonna be having to have replaced, and hopefully that will be fixing the issue. If not, then it's a bad day. Peace out.